I know I can't show you, it's really hard to show you on video the difference between a non-filled motor mount and a filled motor mount, but just take my word for it. If you guys do this, you won't be disappointed. Bundys Garage, Bundy here. Hey, what I wanted to show you guys is I actually did this about a week ago, and this is the best upgrade I have found for engine mounts. Okay, there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube that show you how to stiffen up motor mounts. What had happened is this is an old motor mount off a car, and this is actually the new one. This is the old one, and I had looked up some stuff, and in the past I actually have a video up about it where I use what is it, Loctite polyurethane roof and window polyurethane, and that stuff, it never really worked right. It took a long time for it to dry. I'll put a picture of it up. I'll put a picture of it up right now. It took a long time for it to dry, and after about 6 months, the engine heat just melted the polyurethane. But what I found, and I wanted to try this out before I recommend it to you guys, is that if you guys use, well, I actually bought this too. It's airtight. It's a container that actually keeps your caulking tube dry, and I actually also put it into a Ziploc bag because I wanted to keep this stuff. If I ever had any other engine mounts I need to do, which I do, I'm going to do this one. But this 3M Windo-Weld super fast urethane 08609, for those of you who can't read, is amazing. This is Bundy approved. This stuff is great. So I filled up the old motor mount with it, and it is rock hard. It took about 24 hours for it to dry, 24 to 48 hours for it to dry. I actually left it out in the sun as well. But when I installed this back onto the vehicle, it was a night and day difference. You will not be disappointed. Okay? It was amazing. It had a little bit of shudder left. So, let me tell you this story, okay? Let me back up for a second. This is the brand new one. I installed it on 8/21. For about a week, it solved the problem, but then I started feeling the little shimmy. You know, when you're taking off, accelerating, you felt a little shimmy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this out with the 3M. And I filled this old one up. I filled the old one up. I cut off the weight that's on here. They do this to try to get it to, you know, not... They put this weight on here to try to maximize dampening, but I just cut it off this old one. So I filled up the old one, let it dry, and I put it back on. And that's why I noticed a huge difference. Okay, so got the new one, took the new one out, and you can see actually there was a lot more rubber in here, and I actually went in here with a razor blade and cut all this stuff out. Let me show you what I cut it out with. So this is a long blade that you use for like window tinting or arts and crafts. I just extended this all the way out, went in there, and just cut more of the rubber out. This stuff is super pliable. This rubber is not stiff at all. So you can see I'm just cutting it out. So I went around there and I cut a lot of it out on top and on bottom. And the reason I did this is because I want to put more of the 3M into here, into the cracks and crevices. Now, one thing you need to know is when you do this, when you do the 3M, it does make a mess. So wear gloves, and whatever you use behind it, you know that's going to get black on it, and your hand's going to get black as well. So just be forewarned of that. But it is a great product. Cannot stress enough the night and day difference of having this motor mount filled with the 3M Windo-Weld. I know I can't show you, it's really hard to show you on video the difference between a non-filled motor mount and a filled motor mount, but just take my word for it. If you guys do this, you won't be disappointed.